We are bracing ourselves for challenging times ahead.
I think our stance is really to invest and do whatever it takes.
So to set the context first, we've notified our employees as well as our stakeholders of where we stand as a company. And then we believe in fundamental rights being available for every citizen to voice out their concerns. And we've allowed our employees to engage in peaceful protests that's happening around the country. We remain being committed towards rebuilding our nation together. We are bracing ourselves for challenging times ahead, and we want to see what we can do for our employees, customers, our wider industry, so that we journey through these difficult times together and continue to grow. So most of the IT companies have introduced this cost of living allowance to counter the rupee depreciation. And we too at 99X have issued this allowance to all our Xians, that's what we call ourselves, from the 1st of April. And we hope that this special allowance will help them tide through this difficult period. So we've also explored several regional work locations, mainly in Kadawatha, Galle and Kandy. This is to ensure that our employees work closer to their homes, and we've ensured that there is uninterrupted power and internet at these locations. In the long term, we hope that it will increase employment opportunities in these regions as well. We have been a life partner to our employees, be it during the pandemic or the disruptive events in the past.
As you know, most of our customers, they are in the Scandinavian region. So most are in Norway, with some in Sweden and some in Germany. And what we've done from day one is really to convey all the contingency plans that we have had in place. We have worked with them for many years. So they are concerned about the teams. One reason for that is we are part of their core value chain. We are the only trusted development partner for some of them. One of the things we are also looking at is how do we ensure that we give uninterrupted services, right? So right now, I think it's manageable because with the power cuts that we have, we still see 100% in terms of productivity and all of that. But if things become worse, I think our stance is really to invest and do whatever it takes, even if it is looking outside Sri Lanka for whatever durations, to really ensure that we give where none of our customers have any impact on their plans and their commitments to their customers or their investors in turn. They are really committed to journey with us, and many of them are even keen to visit Sri Lanka amidst all of this crisis as well. We realize we have to get through this as an ecosystem and get through it together. So from the time that we saw power cuts becoming an issue, we allocated about 20 seats exclusively for startups and for the SMEs, so that they can come into our premises, have this space for themselves and be productive, free of charge. And we realize while that helps, it may not solve all their problems. So we are working with the entity like the ICTA to maybe give a grant, again, just as a number, maybe about 15 to 20 million rupees, which they can in turn use for their startups. Either way, we realize we have to survive in this together. We have to have our employees with us. We have to have our customers with us. And we also have to, in that, also look after the wider ecosystem.